Welcome to the Crazy Chef channel, where nutrition meets health. Here we create quick and healthy menus for people on the go. In this video, we're going to dive into the world of cinnamon, a traditional spice which you may already have hiding in your kitchen. Cinnamon is a warm brown coloured spice. It may be in ground form like powder, or it can come in sticks. It comes from the bark of a tree which is native to the country of Sri Lanka. Historically, it has been used in medicine. Egyptians used to use it for the embalming process when they embalmed bodies, and in medieval times it was used to treat coughs, arthritis and sore throats. But today, cinnamon is not just used as a common kitchen spice, but it boasts impressive health benefits. Stay with us and learn how this common spice can help manage blood sugar, lower blood pressure, and maybe help to stop cancer tumour growths. Multiple studies have shown that cinnamon can have an impact on lowering blood sugar, especially in people with type 2 diabetes. The mechanism of how it works is by improving insulin sensitivity and is associated with a significant decrease in fasting blood glucose. That is the test you take when you have fasting bloods taken. It also slows breakdown of carbohydrates in the gut, hence slowing the absorption of glucose. Suggested doses range from half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon of cinnamon a day. That's about 1 to 6 grams. A 2010 study in the publication called Nutrition and studies in a publication called the Journal of Clinical Lipidology noted that cinnamon significantly reduces both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. That's the higher and the lower blood pressure figures. The antioxidants found in cinnamon acted as a vasodilator to help blood vessels relax and dilate. So it seems to work similarly to medication known as ACE inhibitors. Reports suggest that half to 1 teaspoonful again a day can be effective in as little as 4 weeks, but with more significant effects over 8 to 12 weeks. Studies show that cinnamon has a possible action to inhibit angiogenesis, the ability of cancer cells to make blood vessels to grow, which causes cell death through several pathways. Now, there's angiogenesis, which means the growth and trimming back of blood vessels. There's apoptosis, which basically means killing the cells being destroyed. Angiogenesis is a normal process of the human body for creating and trimming back blood vessels. Unfortunately, cancer cells can mask this, so it triggers growth when it shouldn't be triggering growth. And as soon as a cancer cell has access to blood supply, it'll grow. So certain foods, it is believed, will destroy these very fragile blood vessels, but they won't destroy the normal blood vessels because they're obviously created correctly. There's a couple of pathways, I won't go into technical details, a couple of pathways where cinnamon can do this, and there are various reports, and there's one reference report at the end of this presentation. Okay, studies have largely been carried out on mice, so should be viewed with caution. In any event, cinnamon still has major advantages, such as being an anti-inflammatory, an antioxidant, antimicrobial. So anyway, check the references out. There's significant interest in this area, but like everything with nutrition, it's constantly changing. Anyway, see what you think. Okay, so there are many ways to incorporate cinnamon into your diet, such as with coffee. Add a teaspoon of cinnamon or half a teaspoon of cinnamon with your morning coffee, but do it carefully because it could float on top. It's probably best to put it in first, dissolve it in cold water, then make the coffee up. When I've tried it, it sort of floated on top. So anyway, smoothies. So this is probably an easy way to put it in smoothies. If you make smoothies, blend half a teaspoon of cinnamon into your daily smoothie. Baking, you can use it in recipes such as muffins, biscuits and bread. I've just used it in making some banana cake. Savoury dishes, add it to dishes such as stews and curries. In fact, a lot of curries probably have some cinnamon in it anyway. Publications reports, you ought to look for certain safety items. It depends what part of the world is, depending on where you buy your cinnamon. Something like cassia cinnamon contains high levels of something called curcumin, which may be harmful in large doses. Ceylon cinnamon, again, is considered safe for regular use, so do check with your supplier what the concentrations of the active ingredient is and where it is sourced. Dose reports say safe amounts anything between 1 to 6 grams per day. Higher doses can cause liver damage and may interact with some medications. So if you're in doubt, certainly if you're on medication, consult with your medical supervisor to check that there's no contraindications with the drugs you're taking. That's important. We're just offering general information we've gleaned from the internet. We're not providing any recommendations. It's down to you. And if you've got an issue, talk to your doctor. Okay, well, I've supplied some references. Clinical Nutrition, ESPN, and this is April 2020. International Journal of Food Science, I think this is 2019, and Life from May 2023. So it's all fairly up to date. There are other references you can use, and I would suggest you use your own resources. But when I do things, I always make sure I use peer-to-peer articles, will be professionally peer-to-peer reviewed by medical professionals. I try to find at least 3 sources of different articles that relate to the same topic and give basically the same information. I've not gleaned any of this from willy-nilly things on the internet. You see a lot of stuff out on the internet. People are maybe there just to sort of make money out of it. But anyway, I do look at peer-to-peer. Please note that the information we give is gleaned from professional publications, and we are in no way offering medical advice. Before you make radical change to your diet, particularly if you're under medical supervision, you ought to talk to your healthcare professional and make them aware of what dietary changes you propose to do. So we provide this information based on peer-to-peer reviewed medical and scientific papers. But the areas of nutrition and food is constantly evolving, so things can change. Things can be good one day and not good the next. So you just got to take your own view by all the guidance you've seen. Anyway, so we don't accept any responsibility if you use their advice. It's purely for educational use, and we've actually used it, and it's not. I find it fine, but I mean, it's up to you, and do check with your medical professionals. Finally, thank you very much for watching our videos. I hope you found it informative. Please leave your comments, and if you've got any ideas that you'd like to share or other videos you'd like us to do, just drop it in the notes below. Please give us a thumbs up. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell to be kept updated. It does help with the algorithm. It does help with our channel.